Hi there, welcome to episode 5 of our little mini podcast series, season 2, episode 5. Well, here we are approaching the end of the year already. Wow. If you've been through some valleys in 2022, well, I'm going to encourage you to look back over the year and try to find the golden nuggets, because they are definitely there to be found. Sometimes you just need to be intentional and you have to dig a bit deeper to find them. And about being intentional and digging deeper, well, we here at Oikos have been doing just that. We've been very intentional about looking deeper to find ways to keep on serving you, with a big focus being on how to offer support and services to you as affordably as we possibly can. This has proven to be quite the challenge due to the crazy and ever-increasing costs which we encounter at every turn. But in spite of that, we're going to continue digging deeper in the hopes to be able to keep the support and service coming without making it totally unattainable or unaffordable. So here are some of the things we're putting in place while we aim to achieve this. We are doing bundles of books, which we know that parents purchase due to buying a parent book and a student book, or more than one student book. So we are grouping those types of sets into bundles, because this way we can attach a discount to a bundled purchase, which we hope will help you. You might also have noticed that we've been producing audiobooks, because importing books has become extremely complex. And because we aim to keep things simple, complexity is not in keeping with that. And besides, even when we have just gone with it, that's the complexity way, because what else can we do, as the people say? We have more often than not been sad for that decision, as it has proven to result in the complexity equaling extra expenses and losses. So we're finding ways to offer you the books via digital means, being an audiobook or a digital book, or both. We still have almost all the titles available as a physical book, but we are putting these digital options in place due to the increasing complexity of making the physical possible. I want to chat to you now a little bit about these digital options, because the general reaction to them is not always good. However, we have listened to audiobooks our entire lives. Consequently, they were very much part of our home education years. This is one of the very many reasons we are now offering audiobooks, because we have received great value from being audiobook listeners ourselves, and we actually continue to be. So we want to share it with you. However, parents are concerned that if a child only has the audiobook, they will not have the practice to develop reading skills. This is why we also try and have the digital version of each book, so that a child can follow along while listening to the book. And then let's not forget about our dedicated books, which are designed specifically to develop a person's reading skills by training reading skills inch by inch until eventually they arrive at very advanced literature, university and adult level. These are the Moore McGuffey readers. I've said to the Oikos team that we have to do our everything and our utmost to keep the Moore McGuffey readers in print. And if we have to digitize them later on, well, then we do, because they've achieved this purpose of developing reading skills for over 100 years. So let's keep that in place. However, the titles that we can't get at all, due to all the complexities, we'll make those audiobooks, because we have developed a love of literature over the years, thanks to audiobooks and read aloud. That is like an audiobook. Oh, and another thing is that audiobooks take pressure and pain out of the reading process, and this has also helped increase a love for literature. So after all that said, I could go on because I have so much more to say about it. But suffice to say, the plan is that we keep producing audiobooks for you. We are looking into every which way to make them easily attainable and available to you, and have found that the big audiobook distributors, such as audiobooks.com and Audible, well, the list goes on. There's over 40 or 50, I think, now. But they offer the best solutions to easy access. And they even offer very good subscription services, which allow for a certain amount of credit each month for you to get audiobooks. So this way you could consider building your audiobook library. I know home educating families build a family library because that just happens. But I'm hoping that home educating families will also start building an audiobook library. We have had so many hours of value as a family while enjoying an audiobook together while we craft and listen. So, thank you for listening to this podcast. I do appreciate your attentive ears. I look forward to talking to you soon. So till next time, bye for now.